Hi guys, my name is Marcel and today you're gonna learn how to draw like a sir. In this video I'm gonna show you a technique on how to paint pretty cool artwork with just two tools. Brush and ink. Of course you're gonna need paper and water, but I assume you have most of that at home. Now I'm going to show you how it works, what exactly you'll need, and give you a couple of tips on how to tackle it. So, let's get into it. So, ink wash requires, like I said, nothing more but just brush and ink. And yes, you're gonna need water and a piece of paper as well. I've seen people use Korean ink or Indian ink, but I've just been using the same ink that I use for my manga pages. And I can tell you right now, it works just fine. I don't regret my choice. I think the most important thing after all is to use matte ink that doesn't let anything shine through or something. And that's the difference between ink and watercolor. Watercolor is still a bit too transparent. Also, maybe you're wondering about this palette right here. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have one, but of course you don't require it. But let me tell you, it doesn't even cost $1, so you can't go wrong with buying one. In case you want to start right now without buying a palette, you can just use different glasses as a substitute. The palette is used mostly for mixing, so you can do that with glasses just fine. You can also use any type of brush you want. I happen to have some from my old Yu-Gi-Oh videos, but you can use the ones you have at home. Now, of course you can use any type of paper you want, but I would recommend extra thick paper. Because if your paper is too thin, it might deform when you use too much water. Just be on the safe side and use watercolor paper. You can't go wrong with that. Now, as a motive, I decided to draw Cloud Strife from the Final Fantasy VII Remake, since I wanted to do a portrait kind of painting. Now let's get into preparation. You can try it out beforehand by mixing some shades of grey. Preferably without thinking about the movie. Maybe you've already figured it out, but you mix ink in different grey shades by using sometimes less and sometimes more ink. It's pretty simple, but yet so effective. I'd really recommend this method for all budget artists out there, since you don't need a lot for it. Also, a little tip, just use as little ink as possible. Believe me, the water gets dark real fast. Starting small here is the best way to start. Also, as a side note, I noticed that you can also use ink wash as a means to self-shade. So if you draw manga or comic, this might be just the method for you. Because, as I said, you don't need a lot to get started and you don't have a lot to lose here. But now, enough talking, let's get started with my first try. And once again, thanks for watching. Please help this channel getting started with a like, a comment, and also subscribing. It's free after all. Also, you can recommend a new topic for a tutorial if you want to. My name's Marcel and I'll see you in the next video here on my channel Draw Like a Sir. Goodbye.